Hello guys, my name is Sergey. I'm a freediving instructor trainer, and on this channel I'm sharing everything what I know about freediving with all of you. So if you're interested in freediving, consider to subscribe to this channel because you're going to find a lot of useful information. And today I want to talk about interesting subject, and actually I was planning to talk about this for a while. And the topic is why you should not copy training approach of elite freedivers when you are beginner or intermediate freediver. And again, how I see it. So for example, I have a student, let's say on a master course or maybe on advanced course, and the student planning to do a static breath hold, and our plan to do, let's say, 3 minutes. And then student doing his preparation and start hyperventilating, and I'm saying, whoa, stop, why are you hyperventilating? You don't need to do this. Oh, you know, I saw the video from one elite freediver where he was explaining that hyperventilation is okay for the static. And I like, no, it's not for your level. Okay, another time, another student, let's say, saying, okay, like the best thing what I'm gonna do for improving my freediving, I'm gonna do heavy squats. Like, why you planning to do heavy squats? Because I saw the world record holder and he is doing like really heavy squats, like with a big weights on his shoulders, and this is what I'm gonna do in a way to achieve the big results. And guys, this is a big problem. So someone, let's say maybe some of you, when you are on this level, trying to copy the approach to training from someone who is already on this level. And this is not how it works. So if you look at someone and you admire such freediver, male or female, doesn't matter, and you see this freediver and you really admire like the freediver's technique, results, you name it, and you want to achieve the same, don't make a mistake and don't just look what these freedivers do at this moment and you're thinking, okay, if I'm gonna do the same, I'm gonna reach the same results. No. If for whatever reason you want to copy someone's approach to training, at least try to find what these freedivers was doing when they was on your level. Because if someone here, then it's completely different training structure. Okay, let's give you an example. Someone start freediving, and in the beginning do a lot of stretching exercise, mobility exercise, flexibility exercise, etc., and practicing this for maybe a few years. So after a few years, there is a good mobility, good flexibility in all part of the body. And now freedivers stop doing that much this type of training and just support his mobility and flexibility, let's say maybe once per week or maybe even less often. If you look at this freediver and you are just a beginner and you want to copy this approach, then it's going to be a mistake, because if you're going to do training for, let's say, flexibility, mobility, different stretching exercise, let's say once per week, then it's going to be for you not enough to reach certain level of adaptation. Or another really popular example about the warm-up video. I want to make a video in the future specifically about no warm-up approach. So if you look at someone who, let's say, diving to 100 meters and this person don't do warm-up, and you just diving for a few weeks and you okay, I'm gonna also skip warm-up because all elite freedivers don't do warm-up. At certain degree it's true, majority of really deep freedivers skip warm-ups. And also in dynamic it's true, and in static now it's becoming more popular. But if you look at the history how these freedivers was developing, they used to do more warm-ups in the beginning, then they was doing less warm-up because their body get better adaptation, mammalian dive reflex or dive response was getting better and better and better, so everything was getting better, and then freedivers changed their approach. But don't try to change this approach right from the beginning. Okay guys, hope you understand my point. If you are a beginner or intermediate freediver, apply training principles which is suitable for beginner or intermediate freedivers. Don't just look at the world champions, at the national champions, and think, okay, if I'm gonna do the same what they're doing, I'm gonna reach good results. More likely you just ended up having LMC, blackout, lung squeezes, etc, etc, etc. You're gonna be frustrated, and there is a chance that you're gonna just quit freediving. So think about your current level and train accordingly to your current level. Okay guys, hopefully this video was helpful, and if it was helpful, click the like button and I will see you next time.